Anybody who praises him is wrong. Anybody who meets with him and gives it legitimacy is wrong.
Yeah, Chuck should be like, hey, you know what's really crazy though? Remember when you did Holocaust revisionism? People always, whenever I bring this up, people are like, there's no shot he said that. Yeah, he did, okay? He did. Netanyahu is a very bad guy, okay? Full Netanyahu. Wait, no shot did they bring Netanyahu up to talk about Kanye. I can't do this. I'm not going to watch this. Oh my God, I'm not watching this. There's no way. No. Oh God, liberals are so gross. They use any and every opportunity to rehabilitate a psychotic war criminal like Netanyahu. They're like, oh man, like there wasn't another Jewish person you could have had on. It had to be Netanyahu. Really?
Kanye West has said, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Will Israel retaliate?
You know, anti-Semitism is the longest hatred in history. It goes back thousands of years. We've dealt with bigger problems than these stupidities. But, you know, the communists blame the Jews for being capitalists. The capitalists blame the Jews for being communists. You have a problem, blame the Jews. It's old stuff. It shouldn't have any place in civilized discourse. And that's the reason we established...
The communists blame the Jews for being capitalists. What? Wait, what? Why did you just say that? Why did he start off with that? No, it's usually just the opposite. What? The most famous example of anti-Semitic hatred is quite literally the Nazis, which, by the way, this man very famously minimized the genuine anti-Semitism of. Like, if you're thinking about like a guy who is probably the worst person to speak on anti-Semitism, like Bibi Netanyahu is one of those people, okay? Straight up. Famously, Bibi Netanyahu unironically stated such profoundly awful things that he got widespread condemnation from a big chunk of the Jewish community, where he famously said Hitler wasn't individually anti-Semitic. He was convinced by the Palestinian Arabs to be anti-Semitic, like, which is just a revision, which is a Holocaust revision, okay? Straight up.
Hitler didn't want to exterminate the Jews at the time. He wanted to expel the Jews. And Haj Amin al-Husseini went to Hitler and said, if you expel them, they'll all come here. So what should I do with them? He asked. He said, burn them.
He said that. This man's on some other shit.
The Jewish state, so the Jewish people would have defense against these absurdities, and sometimes they're coupled with violence. We don't let that happen again.
Okay, oh my God. Liberals clapping for Bibi Netanyahu, who is not even popular in Israel, bro.
For multiple nights a week this month, thousands of Israelis have marched to the Prime Minister's official residence.
I want you to hear me, our Prime Minister. You disappoint me very, very much. And I was your #1 fan.
That's crazy.
I just want to read a few quotes from American congressmen, just to Congress people, rather, just to show that Kanye West's comment is not really out of order with some things that are said by people in more official positions. Here's one. Israel has hypnotized the world. May Allah awaken the people and help them see the evil doings of Israel. 10 years ago, if you read that to me, I thought that
Trump. No, he's Ilhan Omar.
That would be from Hezbollah. That's an American congressperson. Another American congressperson says the reality of Israel's apartheid government, goes on to say the occupation and ethnic cleansing Palestinians live with every day. Another one says Israel targets media sources so the world can't see Palestinians being massacred. I have 3 questions.
Wait, what? What is he, like, doing 2 truths and a lie or something? Like, I don't get it. Ilhan Omar's original statement about, like, the hypnotization, sussy. Not good. Straight up. I'll say it. But the rest are just genocide denial. That's crazy. The rest are just Bill Maher being like, I don't agree with what they're saying about Israel, which is up. Like, they literally blew up the Associated Press building inside of Gaza, man. What?
For you. Are you massacring Palestinians? Are you ethnic cleansing? And are you an apartheid state?
Why is Bill Maher doing this? Like, I mean, I get why. He's such a piece of shit. But it is uniquely surprising that Mr. Religulous is over here defending like this religious theocratic apartheid state.
No, no, and no. I mean, these are all ridiculous.
Dude, what they're clapping for this shit too. That's crazy, man. That's actually wild.
Charges against the one democracy in the Middle East, the one democracy that upholds human rights, that defends freedom, and is America's best ally. So I think these people should wake up to reality, but I think that's a far too great a hope. It's not going to happen. We just have to defend ourselves against these people because they purvey lies. You ever hear the word fake news? This is fake old news. It goes back thousands of years. We're not impressed by it.
Okay. But could you...
What the bro, this is a bananas take, man.
That's insane. That's crazy. Like, anti-Semitism impacts all Jews, okay? That's wild. There are plenty of other Jewish people that you could have pulled from to talk about anti-Semitism, okay? Not Netanyahu, okay? Oh my Lord, dude. But Kanye specifically talked about Netanyahu. Who cares? Who cares? Kanye's a idiot. He learned who Netanyahu was last week, man. He openly stated that he had no idea who Netanyahu was last week.
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago since like the tweet, and I thought he had a funny name. I heard he's like really into he's like a super killer. I could die for saying this. So in case this the last time you ever hear from me.
Don't worry, brother. You're not a 14-year-old Palestinian kid, so you're not getting murdered by the IDF or anyone.
How can you praise Hitler? Hitler was the greatest mass killer of all time. So anybody who praises him is wrong. Anybody who meets with him and gives it legitimacy is wrong.
Yeah, Chalk should be like, hey, you know what's really crazy though? Remember when you did Holocaust revisionism and said Hitler actually didn't hate the Jews all that much until the Palestinian mufti taught him to hate the Jews, like he wasn't even planning on killing all the Jews? People always, whenever I bring this up, people are like, there's no shot he said that. Yeah, he did, okay? He did. Netanyahu is a very bad guy, okay? Very, very, very bad guy.